If you want to make your edits feel smoother, more polished, and much more professional, learning how to apply video transitions in Premiere Pro is one of the fastest ways to improve your timeline. In this video, I'll show you the easiest drag and drop method, the fastest keyboard shortcut for applying the default transition, and how to adjust your transitions so it looks clean and intentional instead of awkward or distracting. And if this tutorial helps you out, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tips just like this. Alright, let's jump in. The first method is the basic drag and drop approach, and this is perfect when you want full control over exactly which transition you use. Start by opening Premiere Pro and going to your effects panel. If you do not see it on your screen, go up to Window, then click Effects. Inside the effects panel, look for the Video Transitions folder. Expand that folder and you'll see a list of transition categories like dissolves, wipes, slides, and more. A very common transition to start with is cross dissolve because it creates a smooth fade between two clips. Another useful one is dip to black, which can help create a dramatic pause or a clean break between scenes. Once you've chosen your transition, simply drag it onto the edit point between two clips on your timeline. You want to drop it directly on the cut because that is what tells Premiere Pro to blend the two clips together. If you place it in the wrong spot, it may not apply the way you expect, so make sure it lands right on the cut. After you drop it, Premiere will place the transition across the edit point and you'll immediately be able to preview the result. Now, if you want a much faster way to apply transitions, Premiere Pro has a default transition shortcut built in. This is one of the best tricks to remember because it saves a lot of time when you're editing multiple clips. First, click the cut between two clips so it becomes selected, then press Ctrl+D on Windows or Command+D on Mac, and Premiere will apply the default video transition automatically. Most of the time, that default is cross-dissolve, which is why this shortcut is so widely used by editors. If you keep using the same style of transition throughout your project, this shortcut can seriously speed up your workflow. And if you want to change what Premiere uses as the default transition, you can do that too. Just right-click on any transition in the effects panel and choose Set Selected as Default Transition. That tells Premiere to use that transition whenever you press the default shortcut. So if you prefer dip to black or another transition that better matches your editing style, you can switch it in just a few clicks. Once your transition is on the timeline, the next step is learning how to adjust it properly. This part is important because a transition that is too long can feel slow, while one that is too short might not be visible enough. To change the duration, click on the transition in the timeline and drag its edges left or right. Making it longer will create a smoother, slower blend, while making it shorter will give you a quicker and more subtle effect. You can also move the transition left or right to control how much of each clip is used in the blend. This is especially helpful if one clip has a strong motion change or if one scene needs to stay on screen longer than the other. For more advanced control, open the Effect Controls panel after selecting the transition. There, you can adjust settings like alignment, which lets you choose whether the transition is centered, starts at the beginning of the cut, or ends at the cut. Depending on the transition type, you may also see controls like border or direction, which are useful for wipes, slides, and other more stylized effects. These extra settings let you fine-tune the transition so it matches the pacing and mood of your video. A great editing tip is to use transitions sparingly. Not every cut needs a transition, and sometimes a simple hard cut is actually more effective. But when you do want to guide the viewer from one scene to the next, transitions are a fantastic tool. They can help interviews feel smoother, montage sequences feel more cinematic, and tutorials feel more polished. So the key is to use them with purpose, not just because they're available. If you're editing a longer project, I also recommend getting comfortable with the default transition shortcut, because that one habit alone can save you a ton of time. And if you ever want a different look, just change your default transition and keep moving through your edits quickly. So to recap, you learned how to find transitions in the effects panel, how to drag and drop them onto cuts, how to use Ctrl or Command+ID for the default transition, how to set a new default, and how to fine-tune duration and settings inside Effect Controls. If this video helped you, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tutorials, editing shortcuts, and beginner-friendly workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.